Hi, I'm Neil Sackmary.
Hi, I'm State Trooper Sean Hagstrom with the Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Division, PEIO. Please stay tuned for the next episode of Trooper Talk.
And together, we can make a difference.
Thank you for joining us for the first quarter promotional and award ceremony and what turns out to be the City of Las Vegas Corrections morning briefing. So we do request that on your way out, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please just grab an application and we'll get back to you. So on behalf of Director George Togliatti, Colonel Pat Conmay, Lieutenant Colonel Martin Molesco, Captains Anthony Munoz, Ivan Pittman, and Shelley Carrillo, I'm Kevin Honey. I'll be hosting the ceremony today. So there will be a minute when I break up here, but I'm going to power through. There's a lot of faces there out there, and I apologize if I missed anybody. I did see retired Colonel Ann Carpenter. Thank you for coming, always being part of this. We like to we don't just preach family here. We like to live it, and it's heartwarming to see the retired colonel who's got significantly better things to do with her day to come down here and take part in this, and to kind of take the opportunity to recognize there are people being promoted today and people that are getting awards and certifications that Colonel Carpenter had a hand in their development and getting them to the position that they're in right now. So Jenna from the Nevada Donor Network, thank you. Sandy from Stop DUI, and so many other people out there. If I forget anybody, I apologize. But all right, please join me. We're going to go immediately into the promotions. So we're going to promote 3 sergeants today. The first one, I would like to welcome the family of Sergeant Adam Welsh. Those include Bernadine, his wife, his daughter Jennifer. It happens to be Jennifer's 7th birthday today. His Aunt Mary and his mom, retired, wave to the group, retired State Trooper Angie Wolf. Welcome back. So Adam has been with the Nevada Highway Patrol since 2013. However, he feels like he's been a part of the NHP for his entire life. Adam's grandfather, Gary Wolf, was an NHP sergeant in Reno before Adam was even born. When Adam turned 5, his mother, Angie Wolf, also joined the Nevada Highway Patrol. One day, he was a little kid visiting his mom at the Snyder facility, jumping on her bed, and 18 years later, he was in that very same building, sleeping on those same beds. Both Angie and Gary inspired Adam to work at NHP. Adam started his NHP career on Graveyard. While learning the regular job of being a state trooper, Adam found his passion for training. He became an FTO early on and became a field sobriety testing instructor, and then later a MACTAC instructor. After 5 years of working the road, Adam applied for and was accepted into the MERT, our Fatal Investigation Team, which is NHP's, which is NHP's Major Crash Investigation Team. On MERT, Adam had to take a bunch of classes to learn about crashes, including intense math-focused classes like the notoriously difficult TAR, Traffic Accident Reconstruction. Nobody was more surprised than Adam that he would be doing math equations for a living. I know there's a story there. After 5 years with MERT, Adam's Sergeant Roger Fickle wrote in his yearly eval that Adam was ready to become a sergeant. Upon reading that, Adam set his mind to the task and returned to the road to relearn and to better himself. Adam met his wife, Berna, in 2004 in high school and has been dating her since 2006. She has supported him in his career for the entire time, whether that be him being on Carson City Academy for 6 months, his first 2 years on graveyard shift, his random 2 a.m. MERT callouts to places like Alamo, Nevada, and even now as a sergeant, where he will most certainly be going back to assigned the graveyard shift again. In 2017, Adam's daughter Jennifer was born, and his family was complete. Jennifer was especially excited to hear that her dad, Sergeant Welsh, could now tell his mom, Trooper Wolf, what to do.
Wow. I don't think so. Hold on, We're both in trouble.
Oh, man, I just read it. He wrote it. Oh, my God, such a bad idea. In Adam's spare time, he loves to play Warhammer video games and has randomly gotten into disc golf. He is looking forward to learning everything there is to know about being a great sergeant and to do his best to contribute to the Nevada Highway Patrol. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Adam Welsh. At this time, if I could get Captain Munoz to come up and read the orders.
Uniform officers, please rise. Uniform officers, attention! Effective Monday, November 20th, 2023, Trooper Adam Welsh, identification number 269, is promoted to the rank of sergeant and is assigned to Duty Station Las Vegas, Southern Command. On Monday, November 20th, 2023, at 0800 hours, Sergeant Adam Welsh will report to the chief or his designee for a specific duty assignment. Sergeant Welsh's identification number will be 4269. Signed, Colonel Patrick J. Conway, Nevada Highway Patrol. Uniform officers at ease.
Okay, if I could get Bernadine to come on up. If you could, let's grab his. Yeah, go ahead and pin the badge.
Ouch.
Okay, before you sit down,
The next one will be easy. As is tradition here, we recognize the incredible commitment that it takes to be a sergeant, and we know that that is not that's not possible without a good, strong support system at home. So not only do we promote Adam today, we also promote you to the rank of spouse sergeant. So for your continued dedication on behalf of the Nevada Highway Patrol, thank you very much. Okay, so before I turn the floor over to Adam, I am going to read. Yeah, you can go ahead. The certificate of promotion presented to Sergeant Adam Welsh, Nevada Highway Patrol, in recognition of your promotion to sergeant on November 20th, 2023. Congratulations and thank you for your service to the citizens of Nevada. Signed, Colonel Patrick Conway and Director George Tagliati. As I mentioned earlier, it is Jennifer's birthday today. So on behalf of the men and women of the Nevada Highway Patrol, you are welcome. So, as much as I may regret it, the floor is yours.
I prepared nothing. I just want to say thanks to everybody that helped get me here. I worked really hard, but I know I didn't do it alone. It's always Sergeant Munoz to me, teach me how to find meth and fight Samantha Stark on Boulder Highway. I'll never forget her. Russell Marco's not here, but definitely a big inspiration. And Wayne Prosser, Roger Fickle, all you guys. And guys like Pazos answer all my questions for my interview. Just big thanks to everybody that helped get me here. I'm going to do my best. Cool.
Okay, next up, I would like to recognize Sergeant Kevin Neiswanger and his fiancee Joanne. Anybody else? Okay, good, because I would have missed them when they walked in. So I will now read Sergeant Neiswanger's bio. Sergeant Kevin Neiswanger started his career in 2005 in Chesterfield County with the Chesterfield County, Virginia Police. Sergeant Neiswanger worked graveyard patrol until transferring to the Prince William County, Virginia Police Department in 2008. Sergeant Neiswanger worked swing shift patrol, was an investigator with the Crash Investigation Unit, and in 2014 was promoted to sergeant over their graveyard patrol. In 2015, Sergeant Neiswanger transferred to the Nevada Highway Patrol Southern Command. Sergeant Neiswanger has worked all 3 shifts in traffic as a member of the Joint Operations Team and worked out of the Public Information Officer in a temporary assignment. In 2021, Sergeant Neiswanger was promoted to corporal and was an instructor at the academy, assisting in training of over 80 cadets in 5 different classes until being promoted to sergeant in 2023. Sergeant Neiswanger is a 3rd-generation trooper, following behind his grandfather and father, who were both Pennsylvania State Troopers. Kevin, if you could join me up here. I looked right at Adam. You're going to get promoted again. Congratulations. Again, if I could have Captain Munoz join me.
Uniform officers, please rise. Uniform officers, attention! Effective Monday, November 20th, 2023, Corporal Kevin Neiswanger, identification number 342, is promoted to the rank of sergeant and will transfer from the Southern Command Training Division to the Nevada Highway Patrol Duty Station, Las Vegas, Southern Command. On Monday, November 20th, 2023, at 0800 hours, Sergeant Kevin Neiswanger will report to the chief or his designee for specific duty assignment. Sergeant Neiswanger's identification number will be 4342. Signed, says James T. Simpson, Nevada Highway Patrol, but it's Chief Conway. Uniform officers at ease.
All right, if I could get Joanne up here. As she pins it on him, I will read his certification of promotion presented to Sergeant Kevin Neiswanger, Nevada Highway Patrol. In recognition of your promotion to Sergeant on November 20th, 2023, congratulations and thank you for your service to the citizens of Nevada. Stay up for the picture. Good? Okay. And also, I gave the spiel before, but it is truly heartfelt. Thank you for everything you've done to help Kevin get to this position, and thank you very much for your continued support, and congratulations on your promotion to Spouse Sergeant.
Thank you.
Sergeant Neiswanger, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Again, I didn't prepare a speech either, so I'm taking that to you. But I just want to say thank you to all of you. Ever since I came here from another department, which is really difficult when you transfer from somewhere else and have some experience and have to start over as the new guy again, everybody's been really welcoming to me, and it's been a good experience for me to be working here, and I'm proud to be working with all of you. I look forward to going into this new position and doing the best job that I can, just like Adam. And, hopefully everybody enjoys having me in that position. So, thank you.
Okay, so today we had made plans initially to promote and to celebrate the accomplishments of 3 new sergeants. There, but for the horrific events that occurred on November 30th, we would now be honoring Sergeant Mike Abate. Some of you may have noticed when you walked in. If you didn't, please notice on your way out the missing man table that we have set up there in remembrance of the fallen officer that cannot be here with us. On behalf of Sergeant Abate, I would like to recognize his lovely wife Vanessa, his son Vince, his parents Judy and Mike Abate, Vanessa's parents Mary and John McCoy, thank you for coming. Mike's sister and brother-in-law, Michelle and Anthony Filio. We practiced this too. So I'm going to read a bio that was put together for Mike. Whew. Trooper Mike Abate started his career with the Nevada Highway Patrol in December 2013. He worked as a trooper on graveyard shift and day shift, handling crashes, making arrests, and issuing citations. In an effort to make our roadways safer, in July of 2018, Trooper Abate was chosen for a specialized assignment in the Southern Command Technologies team. SCT is a specialized technical team that creatively utilizes existing and future technologies to develop solutions to meet the needs of not only the department but the general public. Trooper Abate helped shape SCT into what it is today. He assisted in streamlining the processes for FOIA requests, troubleshooting technological issues for troopers in the field, and establishing a relationship with companies such as Taser, Axon, Spillman, etc. Through his work with Southern Command Technologies, Trooper Abate improved trooper efficiency and helped provide them with the tools to improve their officer safety. After he dedicated more than 2 years to Southern Command Technology, Trooper Abate returned to Las Vegas urban traffic, once again making a difference in the lives of all roadway users and citizens in the city. During his tenure with NHP, Trooper Abate was hand-selected to spearhead the Tesla emergency vehicle project with numerous other local agencies, as well as a hands-free in-car communication project with Nuance Dragon. He obtained certifications in traffic incident management, advanced roadside impairment detection enforcement, instructor development, tactical medicine, and became an instructor for radar and the emergency vehicle operations course we call EVOC. Because of his knowledge and experience racing cars, Trooper Abate became the EVOC coordinator for Southern Command. He utilized his connection and expertise from the racing world to better the program and to make sure its success it is today. He made the entire state proud when he continually won the Battle of the Badge racing events at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, proudly representing NHP, especially because he always beat LVMPD. In early 2023, after several months of being a huge asset to day shift as the day shift acting sergeant, Mike finally promoted to the rank of sergeant in November of 2023 after nearly 10 years of service. The Days 1 troopers were lucky to have him as their leader while he was an acting sergeant, and he left a lasting impact on the graveyard troopers that got to serve with him on his first squad as an official sergeant. Sergeant Abate was taken from us all far too soon, and he will, without a doubt, he would have soared past the rank of sergeant. I truly believe that. This building, everybody in this building, and in this entire valley for that matter, has grieved and worked pretty diligently to heal and to get through the next day, let alone the next hour. We're here to celebrate the accomplishments of Mike Abate. I can tell you the lasting impression when he was a unanimous pick to be promoted to sergeant. The lieutenant colonel he couldn't hide his I just made eye contact. Bad move. He couldn't hide his excitement. He said, "Let's call him in." Now? Yeah, now. So we called him off the road, and he the Lieutenant Colonel, Captain Munoz, myself, sat in the Lieutenant Colonel's office, and I will always remember the smile. I will always remember the look of pride that he had on his face, and the little tear that came out of his eye. So Mike was ready, and I was glad to have been able to share that moment. If I could have Captain Munoz come back up and read.
Uniform officers, please rise. Uniform officers, attention! Effective Monday, November 20th, 2023, Trooper Mike Abate, identification number 304, is promoted to the rank of sergeant and is assigned to Duty Station Las Vegas Southern Command. On Monday, November 20th, 2023, at 0800 hours, Sergeant Mike Abate will report to the chief or his designee for his specific duty assignment. Sergeant Abate's identification number will be 4304. Signed, Colonel Patrick Conway, Nevada Highway Patrol. Uniform officers at ease.
If I could please have Vanessa join me. So, certificate of promotion presented to Sergeant Mike Abate. Whew. In recognition of your promotion to Sergeant on November 20th, 2023, congratulations and thank you for your service to the citizens of Nevada. Signed, Director George Tagliati, Colonel Patrick J. Conway.
Dance, come here. Come here, bud. Right here.
Come here. You know what? Why don't you guys, the two of you, stay out here? That was inevitable. So.
Thanks.
No, you get something too. So, thank you for allowing us to be part of your family for the last little bit here for all the wrong reasons. But, you know, everybody in this room has proven that they will do whatever it takes to help everybody get through this. So, please stay in contact. And for you, not old enough. Chase is on the case.
Can you say thank you?
You are very welcome. Thank you. Would you like to say something?
I don't know what to say. I do appreciate everybody and all the love and support. It's tremendous as far as within the department, outside the department. State, nationwide is overwhelming at times, but it's greatly appreciated. And like you guys have said, you are a family now, and we love you all, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
November 30th, so that we also lost State Trooper Alberto Felix, his lovely bride here. Arlene is here. We do have some things to present to both Vanessa and Arlene. If I could have both of you come back up. There. Everybody else is getting flowers. If I could have Director Tagliati and Colonel Conway join me up here. This will be for Arlene. Certification from the governor. Certificate of authenticity is presented in honor of Alberto Felix to honor the life and service of Trooper Alberto Felix, and the accompanying flag of the United States of America was flown at half-staff over the state capitol from sunrise until sunset on Friday, December 8th, 2023. Authenticated by Governor Joseph Lombardo. presented in honor of Michael Abate, to honor the life and service of Sergeant Michael Abate. The accompanying flag was flown, the accompanying U.S. flag was flown at half-staff over the Nevada State Capitol from sunrise until sunset on Monday, December 11th, 2023. Signed, Governor Joe Lombardo. They will also receive a flag courtesy of Congressman Horsford. These flags were flown at half-staff over the U.S. Senate, so the Capitol building, I believe. So thank you very much. There's no certificate. We will get that. Okay. This is a care instruction. So. You sure? Okay. Thank you very much. I think I looked at Arlene and said, would you like to say something? And the look of sheer terror on her face, I think, no, thank you. They were also to receive some plaques that we had specially made, but however, they will probably come in at about 11:15 this afternoon, because yesterday was a holiday, so there is more to come. So I would like to shift gears and rotate into our annual awards for 2023. So if I could be joined up here by AA3, Sandy Nelson, where are you? She's hiding. So we're going to be giving 3 awards, Southern Command Awards today. One is for the Supervisor of the Year. One is for the 2023 Trooper of the Year. Sandy is the recipient of the 2023 Civilian Employee of the Year. Several years ago, we lost a very good, dear friend to everybody in this building, Karen Hill, to COVID. And we, at that time, kind of unilaterally voted to make, from now to till they stop putting names on the plaque, that will be forever known as the Karen Hill Award. So I know it's with great pleasure that Sandy receives this award. So a brief bio on Sandy. It is brief. Nice 32 font. Prior to working with the Department of Public Safety, Sandy worked for 14 years in the travel industry and 10 years in the automotive customer retention sector. She retired in 2006 to assist her husband with his real estate business. In 2007, when the economy started to decline, Sandy applied to the Nevada Highway Patrol thinking this would be just something fun to do and also help her community. 16 years later, she's still here working for us and thriving, keeping everybody in line. Sandy Nelson started her career with DPS as a dispatch trainee from March 2007 until November 2007. She then transferred to the front office as an AA1, where she worked from October 2007 to November 2008. In November 2008, Sandy transferred to the arrest desk as an AA2 and worked in that capacity until November of 2009, when she took the AA3 position with NDI. And in August of 2010, returned to NHP as the AA2 payroll clerk. In 2012, Sandy accepted the AA3 supervisory promotion position at the arrest desk and has held that position ever since. In 2014, Sandy completed her post first line supervisor training, and she has applied her knowledge in her everyday work life. Throughout her career, Sandy has demonstrated herself to be an influential leader by showing her constant professionalism, guidance, supervision, excellence, empathy, and passion toward her position and her staff, as well as her staff and to the state of Nevada. Sandy, congratulations on earning the 2023 Karen Hill Award. It's been an honor to work beside you for the last 16 years. So stay up here. In recognition of your exceptional service to the citizens of the state of Nevada and your outstanding contributions to the Department of Public Safety and the Nevada Highway Patrol. Karen Hill, Civilian Employee of the Year, Sandy Nelson, presented by Colonel Patrick J. Conway and Director George Tagliati. Oh, geez. Speeding this right along. Okay. For the next award, if I could be joined up here by Trooper Brent Donaldson. Since arriving at the Nevada Highway Patrol, Trooper Brent Donaldson has set the standard in impaired driving investigation. He has shown an unwavering passion for removing impaired drivers off the roadways in Nevada and focusing on a singular mission of saving lives each shift. Trooper Donaldson had more DUI arrests than any other trooper in the state of Nevada in 2023, with a grand total of 221 DUI arrests. Yeah. As we all know, each one of those arrests potentially saved the lives of innocent victims, other first responders, and the lives of the impaired drivers themselves. Within a paramilitary organization such as the Nevada Highway Patrol, there is a need for influential leadership that can provide guidance and encouragement. I argue that informal peer-to-peer leadership can be even more impactful. Trooper Donaldson provides that leadership each and every time he arrives at work. His quiet professionalism, empathy, patience, and understanding for his fellow troopers are exemplary. Trooper Donaldson, with his vast experience and knowledge of impaired drivers, has taken time to mentor and to coach other troopers on graveyard and to enhance further our operational readiness to remove as many impaired drivers and save as many lives as we can on a nightly basis. Troopers are now looking out for one another and taking the time to help coach each other. This is something we, as the Nevada Highway Patrol, had been missing for a short time. Trooper Donaldson has been instrumental in changing our culture to what we see today within traffic operations. And that is a group of highly motivated and hardworking troopers who care about each other and the mission and look to make an impact on their community each and every day, even though the challenging times we have recently experienced. It's an absolute pleasure and a privilege to honor Trooper Brent Donaldson with the Trooper of the Year Award for 2023, and to thank him for how he represents the Nevada Highway Patrol and his desire to enhance each trooper's ability to save lives on Nevada roadways. In recognition of your exceptional service to the citizens of the state of Nevada for your outstanding contributions to the Department of Public Safety and the Highway Patrol. Signed, Colonel Patrick J. Conway and Director George Tagliati. Well done.
First, I'd just like to thank my family. My boys are in the back, and my wife couldn't make it. But after 18 years working the graveyard, they've sacrificed a lot to allow me to be here, to be able to take impaired drivers off the road. And on behalf of the two families here, I apologize for missing one, because I take it very seriously. Every one of these drivers we get off the road and my partners get off the road is truly a life save, and we take it to heart every night, every day that we go to work. And we do it for you, and we do it for our families and all the families here in the state of Nevada. So thank you to all of you for supporting your loved ones that come to work every day. I miss being with you, your families, the special holidays we give up, all of that. We do it for a reason, and we appreciate you. And to all of the troopers back here, command staff that have welcomed me and made me feel accepted, thank you. I appreciate it.
Next, if I could have Sergeant Scott Keene. You're welcome.
You saved me.
You're welcome. Sergeant Keene started his career with NHP in 2017. Prior to working at the Highway Patrol, Sergeant Keene worked 24 years in the state of Wyoming as a police officer. Sergeant Keene was promoted to sergeant in August of 2021. During his time here with NHP, he was selected to be on the motor squad. He's a firearms instructor and is currently the sergeant in the Commercial Enforcement Bureau. This past year, he was the acting lieutenant in commercials for approximately 5 months. Not only did he balance his day-to-day activities as a sergeant, but he tackled the lieutenant's role as well. Sergeant Keene has the ability to inspire, motivate, and to lead by example. He constantly volunteers to help with motorcades, road coverage, and consistently teaches at the academy. He is the one that gets called the last minute when no one else is available to help with special events as well as many additional duties that arise. No questions asked, he will show up, take care of business, and go above and beyond. During major or critical incidents, he is quick to respond and assume his role, whatever that may be. Sergeant Keene has also shown a genuine concern for the well-being of all troopers. His empathy as a leader allows him to prioritize personal and professional growth. He has the ability to guide a team with grace, humility, and is always calm and collected. His humble leadership has earned him respect from all. So, the 2023 Supervisor of the Year, I'm honored to present this to Scott Keene in recognition of your exceptional service to the citizens of the state of Nevada and your outstanding contributions to the Department of Public Safety and the Nevada Highway Patrol. Signed, Colonel Patrick J. Conmay and Director George Todd Beyonce. Well
Um, Brett had hit on it. I want to recognize my wife, Heather. This is our 28th year married. There's absolutely no way I could do this without her. You guys are showing me. Thank you, that's all I got.
Okay, before I move on to some of the other awards, you can see we're kind of wrapping it up here. I wanted to thank everybody in this room, everybody in this building, specifically the captains that mulled over those. There were some really tough choices. Obviously, we're in a position where we've got a lot of really, really good people doing some incredible work, both on the civilian side of the house as well as the troopers and the sergeants. So, as award recipients today, you separated yourselves from an incredible group of people. So, so congratulations on those awards. Be proud, and you got to work even harder now to double down. So, okay, if I could have City of Las Vegas Corrections Officer Jim Bledsoe up. So, I'll read the events. Sergeant Bledsoe is receiving Civilian Medal of Valor. I'm not sure, it doesn't say here who nominated him for this. If that person's in the room, if you want to raise your hand. Lieutenant Vonk, okay. Civilian Medal of Valor, Corrections Sergeant Jim Bledsoe. On 10/18/2023, off-duty Corrections Sergeant Jim Bledsoe witnessed a 3-vehicle crash that involved 2 pickups and a semi-truck. One of the pickups, a Ford F-150, caught fire with the driver still inside. Sergeant Bledsoe did not hesitate to intervene and render aid to the driver of the Ford, Romel Purifoy, who was complaining that his leg was broken. Sergeant Bledsoe formulated a plan with another driver to extract Mr. Purifoy from the vehicle. Due to Mr. Purifoy's larger stature, this was not an easy undertaking. amidst the immense threat of fire, Sergeant Bledsoe and the other driver allowed for the safe extraction of Mr. Purifoy. Other involved parties, the extraction before the vehicle became fully engulfed. Once Mr. Purifoy was safe, Sergeant Bledsoe rendered aid to the other involved parties till the fire department and NHP arrived on scene. This commendation presented and signed by Colonel Patrick J. Conway and Director George Togliatti. Introduce yourselves.
How you doing? You put me on the spot. I'm the chief here at City of Las Vegas. I've been the chief here for 18 months. Came from California. Finally getting my wife to say Nevada the right way instead of Nevada. So anyway, it's an honor to be here. So thank you very much for what you all do and for the families and the support that you give your loved ones. So thank you.
Matthew Triplett, I'm a deputy chief over corrections, currently 18 years in law enforcement.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Would you like to say anything?
Oh, goodness. You know, I'll say something, absolutely. We live in a pretty divisive time, not only in society, but I think sometimes within our own ranks. You know, we complain about brass may complain about boots, but it's been wonderful to see your department and your emphasis on family, not only with each other, but with those that partner with your troopers as they go home, as they wrestle with the tasks or the challenges that they saw out on the road. And I want to thank you as a department and as a lowly sergeant. I'll jump on a limb and extend from our department to you for being part of the law enforcement family that we share, and for setting such a good example for all of us in bringing everyone in, showing that love and support. So thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. And as I said earlier, it's this is a tradition here and a feeling here that started before Colonel Carpenter, and we try very hard every day to keep that up. So. Could I have Sergeant Robert Burchard and Trooper Jennifer Daines up here, please? Okay, they are, the narrative on these awards is exactly the same, so I'm just going to read it once. Certificate of Commendation from the Department of Public Safety. This is to certify that the Director of the Public Safety and the Colonel of the Nevada Highway Patrol has awarded the life-saving ribbon to Trooper Jennifer Daines and Sergeant Robert Burchard. On September 6, 2023, Trooper Daines, it just says Daines. Trooper Daines discovered a homeless man, Richard Kelly, bleeding from a head injury near the Nevada Highway Patrol Southern Command. With prompt action and assistance from Sergeant Robert Burchard, they applied a gauze dressing to control the bleeding, taking critical life-saving measures. During this, Kelly experienced a seizure, prompting a call for emergency medical services. Community ambulance arrived at 20:56 hours and transported Kelly to University Medical Center Trauma. Certificate of Commendation, signed by Patrick J. Conway and George Togliatti. This is for you. Oh, okay. Oh, you've already gotten like 7 of these. Good job. I'll take his and then I'll tell him.
either of you? So we'll jump in between the two uniforms. There you go. Okay. Only thing I'd like to say is I want to dedicate this award to State Trooper Cliff Fontaine, who passed away from COVID. He was a big teacher to all of us to always be prepared, carry that extra medical equipment in your car. Luckily that day I had my $25 North American Rescue bandage that we were able to control the bleeding, because he had been bleeding for some time and probably would have passed away if State Trooper Danes didn't stop out with him. So I really look forward to pushing the department to purchase more medical supplies, more medical bandages and head gauze, so we can have a whole pack of that in our cars and we can go out there and save lives like we do every day, whether it's from arresting DUIs or helping out at accident scenes or coming upon somebody that's taken a stumble on a sidewalk who had a seizure and their head's cracked open and they're losing a lot of blood. So I would like to thank him.
Okay, if I could get Trooper Eric Mulkey up here. There's, in uniform, I didn't recognize you.
Doesn't happen very often. Can you read that?
I just got to find the right focal. From the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, commendable action. In late 2020, Vehicle Investigation Project for Enforcement and Recovery, or the Viper Unit, detectives were contacted regarding several vehicles being stolen from a local Valley auto repair shop. In short, 13 vehicles were stolen from the business by experienced thieves who were methodical in their thefts and patiently and systematically left and returned several times to complete the thefts of the 13 vehicles. What transpired over the next several months led Viper into a long-term investigation into a VIN switching crew operating out of Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Phoenix, and Mexico. Viper worked with auto theft task forces in Los Angeles, Orange County, California Highway Patrol, and Phoenix, as well as the National Insurance Crime Bureau, the NICB, during this investigation. The VIN switching that was revealed during the investigation was complex and intricate, leading detectives from various jurisdictions to say this is the best quality that they have seen. These suspects have been able to successfully locate, remove, and in some cases professionally re-stamp hidden confidential VINs in a manner that looks factory. They also produced fake public VIN plates and door stickers along with fake temporary tags. Further investigation into these suspects produced fake public VIN plates and door stickers. The crimes uncovered ran the gamut from basic stolen vehicles, VIN switching, chop shop operations, narcotics trafficking operations, and marijuana grows. After several months of various investigations and numerous arrests regarding the initial theft of the 13 vehicles, Viper detectives were able to establish one address as the epicenter of the criminal enterprise. On June 17th, 2021, Viper detectives, with the assistance of SWAT, NICB, SVAC, what's that for? and K9, and narcotics.
Valley Area Command, Metro's area.
Okay. And narcotics detectives executed a search warrant at the suspect address. During that search warrant, 6 suspects were arrested and charged with a variety of felony crimes to include operating a chop shop, possessing a stolen vehicle, altering VINs, trafficking in controlled substances, prohibited person in possession of a firearm, and forgery labs. The investigation led to 28 felony arrests and the recovery of various contraband, which included 28 stolen vehicles, 20 of which were VIN switched, with a total estimated value of $814,000. 7 firearms, 1,612 gross grams, that's basically 3.5 pounds of methamphetamine, nearly 2 pounds of counterfeit Oxycontin pills believed to be fentanyl, 2,970 gross grams of marijuana concentrate, 170 gross grams of marijuana, 130 gross grams of an unknown white substance, 97 Adderall pills, 150.2 grams of unknown bagged pills, 20 grams of heroin, U.S. currency totaling $15,707, fraud lab items, a pin stamp machine, GPS jammer, chop shop tools, and related auto parts. The members of the Viper Task Force are to be commended for their tenacity that they each demonstrated throughout this investigation. Your actions epitomized the department mission of providing exceptional police service in partnership with our community. So, congratulations, Eric. Long overdue.
Just another day on the job.
Oh, jeez.
No, that was during my time. I had done 18 years with Highway and laid the foundation for me to really get my investigative skills into play. I wanted a challenge after 18 years and put in to go to investigation division. Colonel Conway was actually the colonel of investigations at the time, brought me on to become a detective over there. Was supposed to be placed in Viper for 6 months as a learning curve because we did a lot of search warrants over there and get pulled out, but it was a fit for me. Anybody who knows me, vehicles and motorcycles, and it's just kind of where I belong. Did 8 years and loved every bit of it while I was there. Retired out of that position, and then was asked to come back and play with Highway Patrol after retirement. Loving every minute of it. So thanks for the opportunity. Love doing what I do, and you're gonna have a hard time kicking me out in a second.
Deal. So that award, obviously you heard the date on it. It's long overdue, and I don't know where it was, but Lieutenant Stunkel stumbled across it and said, "Hey, we need to recognize him." That was not a case of him looking on his wall and saying, "Hey, I haven't been recognized for this one yet. Let me take it down and see if we can do that." So anybody that's got any ideas from something that happened in 2017, just leave it on your wall. If I could have Corporal Ashley Wellman. And Jenna Dumas, if you could come up here from Nevada Donor Network. You go. They're tired of hearing me.
Before I say a few words about Ashley, I do want to say genuinely thank you to all of you in this room for what you do every single day. I feel safe, and as a part of a self-acclaimed extended part of your guys' family, I can attest that is truly a part of State Police's mission, providing family and support, and thank you to all the command staff for providing that support and making it accessible for them. Okay, so thank you for giving me a little bit of time to provide some insight on why Corporal Wellman is so deserving of this recognition. Some of you may know me as the point of contact for the partnership between Nevada State Police and Nevada Donor Network, but what many of you may not know is that I've actually known Ashley for 20 years. I thought I would take up some of your time and tell you all kinds of stories from our dumb young days, but I'll save that for another time. The partnership between Nevada State Police and Nevada Donor Network has been in effect for over 10 years now, and I've been involved for the last 8 of them. The partnership has always been strong and has evolved year over year, but I can tell you when Ashley took on the PIO role, the focus on community engagement and awareness between the two agencies really expanded. I wanted to share just a few examples of things she's accomplished in collaboration with us. We've worked on Labs for Charity for many years with Nevada State Police, but in the last few years, she has significantly increased social media and PR engagement, which helps provide positive media for both agencies. Ashley's vital relationships with other law enforcement agencies and her natural ability to network and create new relationships open the doors to more widely attended community events. We've been able to host registration events collaboratively at various sporting events, such as with the Henderson Silver Knights, Vegas Golden Knights, and the Aces, just to name a few. She coordinated a National Donor Day registration drive where several local news channels covered the events. In fact, almost all of them were here. and it was open to the public. She brought the first annual Trunk or Treat hosted by Nevada State Police, which brought in thousands of people from our community. Ashley helped plan and get several other first responder agencies to join our annual Donate Life Month campaign, as well as the inaugural Silver State Heroes campaign. She even helped host and set up the press conferences and training for those events. Participating first responding agencies in those campaigns alone registered more than 800 Nevadans as organ, eye, and tissue donors between 2022 and 2023. These examples hardly make a dent in all that we've been able to work on together. Her dedication to thinking outside the box to engage the community in both agencies, finding unique ways to get in front of more people to share our missions, and her willingness to always be present for any event, no matter the timing, demonstrates her selflessness and the pride she takes in her role and the agency. Her kindness and generosity expand way beyond the role she served as PIO, though. Those who really know Ashley truly understand that this is just who she is. Last year at our annual Hope Glows event, not only did she help ensure agency presence with traffic and community tablings, but she stayed late to help our team clean up the event and even drove our giant rented U-Haul out of the park because it was really dark and hard to see and we were all too scared. She always has and continues to go above and beyond for her friends, family, and peers. Her heart is so genuine and kind. I'm not only grateful to know her and have her in my life personally and professionally, but honored that I was given this opportunity to share these things with you all here today. Congratulations. All yours.
You don't just leave suspicious packages.
On behalf of us to you. Thank you. And from Nevada Donor Network to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I also have something to read from Kim Smith, who is the director of public information out of headquarters. She had wanted to be here, but after 4 years, finally got COVID. So I will read some words from Kim, and then I'll yield the floor to Ashley. This is an email that Kim sent out. In a recent conversation with Ashley, I told her, "Well, you aren't exactly a wallflower, you know." She asked, I'm sure there was a cuss word in there, "What's that supposed to mean?" What the heck is that? Well, what is meant by this? When Ashley Wellman walks into a room, her light immediately brightens it, and her spirit and warmth touch every person, making everyone an instant friend and partner. Ashley not only went above and beyond in performing her duties as PIO, she also elevated the PIO office by developing strong community outreach programs, a vital bridge connecting every person in this department to the people we serve. Along with providing important safety information, the PIO job is to communicate to the public that what lies beneath the badge of every trooper and officer is another human being who took an oath to serve and protect and to put others before themselves. This skill, among so many others, is what Ashley brought to the PIO office. Her ability to communicate and share with our community, her heart and the hearts of everyone in this agency. She will continue to benefit our department by sharing her experience and helping to build strong and positive foundation of dedication, pride, and service for future generations of the DPS officers and troopers in her new role as corporal with the Academy. Usually, when we present a plaque for the PIO office, a tradition actually started by Ashley. First recipient of the Ashley Wellman Award.
I'm just kidding.
We have the dates of service as PIO on the plaque. Kim had made a couple of minor adjustments by removing the dates because as the presenter of this plaque, myself, a former PIO, know that once a PIO, always a PIO. So please join me in thanking Ashley for her continued excellence to this department in everything that she touches. Okay, so certificate of appreciation, in appreciation for your dedication, pride, and commitment to the Public Information Office of the Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Division from February 16th, 2021 to December 26th, 2023. Signed, Patrick J. Conway, Colonel, Nevada Highway Patrol. Yeah, like you can tolerate me. So this is the plaque that Kim was mentioning. She sent this down, and I know it saddens her that she can't be here because she was so proud of the work that Ashley did. The partnership that they forged, I know, meant a lot to both of them. So. A little too much shine. Powder boy. So Ashley, the floor is yours.
I may have been the public information officer, but I don't really like to public speak. I just want to say thank you to all command staff and everyone in this room. Anytime I ever made a phone call last minute, I was like, where are you at? I need you for a video. I need you to go on camera. I need you to help me with something. Everybody always jumped. Command staff was always supportive of every crazy idea I ever had, and I am forever grateful for this experience, this chapter in my life and my career. I'm looking forward to this next one, and thank you so much for all playing a role in this one.
Okay, we'll wrap this up, the ceremony today, with some certificates of service. The following, I'm going to read the 5-year commendations. If you're here, stand up. You don't need to come up. Make sure that we get these to you. Certificate of service for 5 years. AA2, Anya Casey. If you're here, be recognized. Not a fan of the recognition. 5 years. State Trooper Jeffrey Thayer. Hop along. Where you at back there? 5-year service, Trooper Norberto Santoyo Jr. Berto, you here? Sleeping? 5-year Trooper In-Sun Lee. 5 years, Trooper Joseph Caltech. Sleeping? 5-year service, Trooper Rayanne Brims. I know you're here. Okay, 10 years, Trooper, now Corporal Ashley Wellman. 10-year service, Lieutenant Kathy Vonk, who is not here. 10-year service, Trooper Scott Nelson. Yeah, oh, jeez, right? 10-year service, you saw her earlier, Trooper Jennifer Daines. Jen, congratulations. 10-year Trooper Chad Charles. It's even farther for him to drive. 15 years, starting with the 15s, I will have them come up. Communications Specialist 2, Jamil Vance in the radio shop. Jamie, want to come up? You back there? He's not back there? Okay. 15 years of service, Sergeant David Shelahida. 15 years, Trooper Kenneth Nickerson. You can still clap for him. 15 years, she is currently on deployment, but Trooper Patricia Mendoza. 20-year certification. She is currently home nursing her husband, I believe had surgery a couple days ago. Sarah Toms, training coordinator. Okay, and now something that is kind of fleeting in our profession, but these next two gentlemen, and I think they're competing with each other to see who's going to be the last one out the door. But we have 25-year service certificates, and that's fantastic. Trooper Matthew McKinnon, 25 years of service. You want to say anything? No?
Thank you.
So, same academy?
Yes, sir.
25 years of service, Sergeant Robert Borchard.
Oh. 25 years goes fast. I just got here the other day. Well, it was 2601 East Sahara. It was a condemned building. It had a basement. It was very scary. Most of my mentors have long retired, except for I'm actually honored to have State Trooper Mulkey here. He was one of my field training officers. And then State Trooper Angie Wolf. You did help, mold my career. I talked to State Trooper Terry Houston yesterday. So these are the people that molded me, and they were awesome people, but I miss them all. And yeah, I've had to deal with Matt McKinnon for 25 years. So the time goes very, very quick here, and I think I might beat him on staying here. I think we're both staying here another couple more years. So I thank you very much for this. Thank you.
All right, so this concludes our ceremony. Thank you for putting up with us. To those that were promoted today, congratulations. We look for great things. We appreciate everything that you've brought so far. Your determination, your focus, it's much appreciated and it's recognized. To the Abate and the Felix families, we continue to walk this journey with you, whatever that looks like. To the visitors, to civilians, everybody that got an award today, I am proud to work with each and every one of you. You truly make this agency and this community a safer and a better place to live and to work. On your way out the door, please, if you would, take just a second to notice the missing man table and know that Sergeant Mike Abate is forever in our hearts and forever part of this agency as we go forward. So thank you very much. Safe travels.